Before my son, who's 30 now, miraculously became a mortgage banker, he was a hip-hop artist. And a pretty good one, yeah, in New York. And he had a band for a while, and he did a regular gig, and he had a couple CDs. And he got me interested in hip-hop music several years ago. And I was interested in it initially because of the forms that I recognized that were going on there. And they're pretty elaborate forms, pretty complicated forms. Anyone who dismisses hip-hop as nothing, I suggest that they try to write a few rhymes and see how difficult it is to do well. So I got pretty interested in the music and in the whole technique, and I actually brought it into my classroom. So hip-hop is a part of my poetry writing classes. And it was also when I taught graduate students. So out of that came a poem that I wrote for one of my favorite artists. It's called Elegy for Biggie Smalls. Mad bullets crack through the limousine windows at the corner of bad and mad, the saddest day when big men fall. How they recall the bullet-torn morning, the bass so high. To die that way is not music, but you may use it in your mind. You may find the beat there, the thing that slips away there. No one stays at the edge too long. There's no song that can keep you or defeat you. No one to beseech you to step back from the edge when you're big. So what I tried to do, I don't know if you could hear it, but I tried to incorporate some of those rhythms from hip-hop into free verse poetry, which is not difficult to do. Don't let anyone discourage you writers out there from trying that. I think that, we're ready for something new in American poetry, and I love the whole hip-hop movement and spoken word and all of that. I think it's really energizing our literature. So don't let anyone talk you out of it. This is a poem called Eddie that I wrote for a friend of mine when I was in elementary school. My friend Eddie has a younger brother who definitely had something fucked up in his brain. Excuse me? I'm sure you've heard that word before. I'm sure you've said that word before. Eddie's mother prayed out loud all day in her bedroom, lit with candles. I never heard her solemn steel mill father utter one single syllable, not ever. Because no one else would, I loved Eddie. I went to his house where other children feared to go. I heard his mother pray and weep so loud, I almost ran away until Eddie held my wrist and said to take it slow. I didn't know then what immaculate beauties I was among. We tried to teach his brother how to use a fork and spoon, how to zip his fly and pee like a man, how to swing the bat, but he never learned, and I didn't know then that love could be about two boys like that, or that what Eddie held fast before the waves of prayer and the stony father's silence and the world's infinite indignities is called brother, and that what he gave up is called everything.